Ahoy, matey. My name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If it's not your first time visiting my channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here either way. It is Thursday, and on Thursdays we do the Treasure Island Savings Collab, and we also do the Swipe and Save Credit Card Roll and Save Challenge. So I've got all my dice here, and I've got the book here. I've got 20 bucks in cash. This is going to get us through the rest of the map on the Treasure Island collab, and hopefully, we have enough to advance from the gold card and onto the diamond card in the Swipe and Save challenge. Let's start with Treasure Island. So I need to get out the map and the mini games and all that fun stuff. I have one more symbol on the map that I haven't done yet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start there, and I will mark that off. And then we will go around doing the rest of the map a couple times. I may not put all that much into this challenge just because I want to leave as much as I can for the roll and save challenge, the swipe and save. So I don't know why I brought that over yet. Wasn't time for that. So let's get out the map. Now, I play this differently than other people. Other folks will keep going with the map in month 2 and month 3, where they keep going around, and as they land on the doubloons, those are the challenges they do from this quarter's featured creators. I only use the map in the first month, and then in the remaining weeks, I make sure I do everybody's challenge every week, and I also finish up any of the mini games that still have spots on them. So I think this quarter, what I'm going to do is, starting next week for August, I will do this one every single week, the walk the plank. I will do one of these each week until they're done. And then the rest of the time, I will do one from everybody's challenge. So I think that's how that's going to work. But for now, I want to do this last symbol here, which is this one. And it says, "You pillaged too much. Roll a d12 and add that amount to your treasure chest." And that's why I want to get this one out of the way first. Because if this baby comes up 12, that really limits how much else I can do for the rest of this week. So let's give it a roll. And thank goodness it's a 2. So I'm going to just set this back here, and this will go into the envelope once I'm done. So the d12 can go back. Done with this. I was... right, where was I? I know I was on one of these ladies walking the plank. I think it was this one. So I will get out my little token here, or a little token here. My little piece of silver. And so all we've got left, once I check out that symbol, are peg legs and the walk the plank challenges. So I'll go a couple times, and we'll see what we get. And I need a die for this, so I'm going to roll. Last week I rolled 7-Up, so this week I'm going to roll Green Lantern. We will stay with the green theme. Looks good with this new dice tray, don't you think? I do. Okay, so 2 there. So 1 and 2, so we're walking the plank. On the walk the plank challenge, we need to roll a d6. And we got a 1, so that is going to be a 1/4 coming into our challenge. And I forgot to take out the prop coins for that. You can get these prop coins on my Etsy shop if you like. They come in all denominations, 1 penny through $1. So you've got pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces, and $1. Let's go again. Another 1. So a peg leg. Let's do a crossword clue because we didn't do that last week. So this is not a crossword, it's a cross sword. Get it? And we've done all the across, so let's start with down. 3 down, it says walk the blank, pirate punishment. Well, we know that's walk the plank. And 3 down is right here, P-L-A-N-K. Alrighty. So we're going to save $1 for that. Let's go a couple more times. 3. 1, 2, 3. So another peg leg. Let's do a dice roll. And now we're on to the d4s. So we'll set that aside, take out a d4 here. Give it a Drew shake. And what do you know? We got another 4. 1, 2. Oh, this was supposed to go up here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think I am going to stop there just because I rolled a 4. And I want to have money available for the next challenge. So, need to write in that I rolled a 4. And now I am all done with this map, so I will not be looking at the map for the rest of the quarter. I will just be doing, like I said, one of these each week. I will do Walk the Plank probably every single week, and then I will do the Plumb the Murky Depths Dice Challenge and the Crossword Challenge each week until those are done. And then the rest of the time I'll be working on this quarter's Featured Creators Minis. And I can't forget that I have a quarter prop coin to add as well. Okay, let's clean everything up here. So these go back over here. I'm going to need these paper clips for the Featured Creators Challenges, so I'll just stick those in here. Okay, done with this one, so this can go back up in the top. I'll put the map in here. And I'm going to put these other challenges in their own envelope now. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I need another envelope for the Roll and Save challenge, or for the Swipe and Save challenge. So let's keep that here. Take this envelope out. And then into the challenge this week, we have $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7.25. So let's see what that brings us up to. And I apologize if I bumped the camera there. So far, this quarter, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 66. And then we have $2.25, so 68.25. All of that goes in there. I will have to condense this. Now let's move on to the Swipe and Save. We are going to give the Gold Challenge its own envelope. So I'll take out that and all the cash. The cash can just go right into the envelope. And let's hope we get approved for this gold card. So let me set that over here. We'll bring the dice tray back. And a dry erase marker. And then I need my gold D8, which is right here. Give it a Drew shake. And it's a 4. Uh-oh. All right, so let's see what we need here. Count out $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So far we have 9, 11, 18, 19, 25, 29. So we need a 6, 7, or 8 to get approved for this card. So let's give it another roll. Think good thoughts, think positive. And uh-oh, we got a 3. So we did not get approved for that gold card, but we are still going to save that $3. And now we've come to a decision point. So let me make sure 9 and 9, 18. 7, 11, 14. So a total of 32. So we did not get approved for the gold card. Now, when I first introduced this game, if you watch that video, or any of those videos, let me stuff this in the envelope first. Let's make sure there's 32 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That didn't work. 5s should have been in the back. Try it this way. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, and 2. Okay, yes, so that is correct. So let's flip back to the front and get out one of the rules cards. because there's 3 different ways to play it when you don't get approved for a card. In the basic version, if you're unsuccessful, you wipe the card clean and you try again, meaning you didn't get approved for the gold card. You just wipe it off and you start from 0 and you try it again. In the advanced version, if you're unsuccessful, you wipe that card clean and you move down 1 tier. So we would go back to the Jade tier, and we have to do the Jade tier again and get approved for that card before we can try the gold card again. In the killer version, if you are unsuccessful at any stage, you wipe out that card and everything that came before it, and you start all over again with the store card to rebuild your credit. So I think I'm going to do the advanced version. So we are going to go back 1 stage, and I'm going to leave this facing forward so I remember this is what I'm doing if I fail any other cards in the future. So we need to get that gold card, and we're going to wipe this one out. And this is dry erase ink, so it should come right off. If it doesn't, like this, because it's been on there for a week, what you can do is you can just write over the numbers. And then it should come right off. Like so. If this were a flat surface, this would be working better, but there we go. Okay. So we need to do the gold card again, but we also need to do the Jade card again. So all of this money, I am now going to combine. This stays in savings. I'm not using this money again. It's saved. So that is going to go, I think I'm just going to stick it back in here. I need to condense it. So we are now working on the Jade card again. I need to wipe everything off here. And this has been in there for a couple of weeks, so I know I'm going to need to cover it and then use the eraser. My perfectionist tendencies take over, even though I'm just going to write in these again. Okay, so there we go. We've got a clean Jade card, and we've got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 left to save. So let's see if we can make some progress on the Jade card. So I'm going to take the D6 back out, and these are in the wrong order. Maybe that's why it hurt my mojo. So, oops. Slide everything over here and give this one a Drew shake. And we got a 3. And I am going to go one more time, even though I have only $3 left. If I end up owing money, then I will make sure that this is square before I move on to the next card. And 6. Okay, so sure enough, I am going to owe $3. In fact, I'm going to write that in here. Owe 3. So I will take the cash, all $6, along with the Jade card that we're working on. So chances are we're going to get approved for the Jade card again, and we get another bite at the apple with the gold card. But that is it for this week, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back next week for more in the Treasure Island Savings Collab. We'll be doing the individual feature creators challenges, and we'll be working on that Jade card again to see if we get approved to go on to the gold card again. And thank you again so much for watching, and until I do see you in the next one, take care.